Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us for a little NBA basketball. Friday Hoops Fest coming up next. It's going to be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Houston Rockets. And now things about to get going. Let's turn to Kevin, Clark, and Steve, who've got the call in Houston.
Reaches out for the fans' input.
And back to the Mavs, definitely a big move by them to reach out like that. Nothing like bringing crowdsourcing to the NBA and building a bridge, Steve, with your fan base.
Kevin, I had a chance to see some of the designs of the uniforms that were being suggested. Some pretty sharp-looking goods, but there were some other ones that were absolutely hideous. So let's hope the decision-makers in the Mavs organization pick some of the let's say the more clean-looking new uniform suggestions.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Pat. Pass to Finley. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. Rocket 6. Bradley against Elijah. Bradley can't get it to go.
And you know why he was open there. They didn't commit too much defense to him, and you can see why. He has trouble making that shot.
Here's Barkley. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot two.
Well, I really admire low-post scoring. It's kind of a lost art, guys. The footwork, the deception, and he's just got an assortment of moves down there. Yeah, he's a ballerina in the post, Steve. That's what he is. One of the most fascinating parts of the game for me to watch. A combination of strength, balance, explosion, and touch all rolled into one.
No good on the free throw.
The Rockets turned a lot of heads last season, guys, as they got back into the playoffs after missing out the year before. A big part of that was how they played at home. They were very tough to beat in Houston.
Good on the second free throw. And the Rockets, as you said, Clark, strong at home, and that can be seen in that record of 29-12. Just the kind of home record, Steve, you need to get into the playoffs.
And it was the way the Rockets played that was so impressive, Kevin. They attack the rim, and then they kick out and bomb a ton of threes. And I think that's the kind of attack, the kind of style that can really bring a friendly crowd and bring them to their feet. And I thought that the Houston fans got more and more animated as the season went on.
Here's Williams after the made shot from Nowitzki. Williams passes to Elijah. Houston needs to get a shot. A three ball. The shot's good from Francis.
Oh, he's going to keep banging those home if you give him that much space.
On defense, Houston. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Yes, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the head coach for the Rockets just a moment ago. He's thrilled with their play on the offensive end of the floor, saying it's all coming together for us. The ball movement is great, and when someone doesn't have it, they're cutting and fighting to get open. It's just fun basketball to coach and to watch. Let's have some fun ourselves, guys.
Well said, Doris. Thanks. And important in every game, but early on here, guys, we'll be looking out for how they manufacture opportunities.
Well, I know Coach is worried about their shot selection at times, so I'm not surprised at what he had to say.
Steve, I don't know a coach who doesn't worry about shot selection. You talk about something that riles up most coaches. It's seeing their guys taking bad shots.
There's the pick. Nowitzki kicks to Finley. Passes it to Strickland. 6 on the shot clock. Really left alone that time.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
Mobley, defended by Strickland. Williams attacking. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Now, severe lack of awareness on his part. He had no idea he was near the out-of-bounds line.
First quarter of play. We're about 3 minutes in. Here's Pat. He feeds it to Nowitzki. The pass to Strickland. 6 to shoot. Here's Finley. He's guarded by Williams. And Finley gets it to go.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Outside Williams. Dishes to Barkley. Back to Williams. Pass to Francis. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
How about that? Going up strong. I mean, he doesn't care how much height he's giving up. It's attitude with him.
And the Mavericks making a change here.
Hey, you really can't say the Mavericks were a bad team last year. They were just a little below par compared to what we've been accustomed to. They just were not nearly as deadly offensively, and that's always a recipe for struggles in the West.
Here's Pat. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. He passes to Finley. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. And for the Mavs against the rest of the West, you were just talking about, Clark, they went 24 and 28 against the rest of the conference. And while that is all right, Steve, it's not going to get you into the playoffs.
Not with the depth of this conference, Kevin. And I think you have to be at least 500 this year against the West to get in. The Mavs know this, and they've been a perennial playoff team for a long time. They just couldn't quite get everything together last season.
And so it's Houston with it after the main shot from Finley. Barkley defended by Nowitzki. From beyond the arc, it's rebounded by Finley. The Mavericks have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Dallas moving the ball around. Passes to ABC. Barkley's there. Here's Brooks. Now Finley beyond the arc. Can't get it to go. Barkley with it. Pass to Williams. And the pass to Francis. And Nowitzki with the block. Here's Pat. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's the dish to Nowitzki. Pass to Finley. Lots of room. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now. The shot's good from Strickland. Houston's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Outside Williams. Right side Williams. The feed to Barkley. He's against Nowitzki. 9 feet out. Barkley, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
Back, passes to Nowitzki. Here's Finley. Passes it to ABC. Shot clock at 6. Now Finley. It's stolen by Barkley. Here's Cato. Pushes it down to finish the break.
Signature slam right there from the big fella. How many of those have we seen before?
1:37 left to play in the first. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Poked away. Ceballos. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good. Ceballos has got his first basket of the night.
They ran that inbounds play perfectly there to get the quick hitter.
There's the pass to Francis. We've got 1:13 left to play here in the first. Gets it to go. The Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Pass to Buckner. Here's Ceballos. Defended by Francis. Here's Buckner. His 3-pointers off the mark.
Boy, he'd like to have that one back.
Rockets have gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Anderson outside. Clock at 6. Francis, defended by Nash. Francis, and he hits it just before the shot clock expires. He's got 8.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from inside the paint area.
The defense has to make an adjustment. They've got to string together some stops, or at the very least, try to force this team into some bad shots.
Now, here's Nash. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks it to Rodman. And the shot is good. Here's Thomas. And the shot is long. It's a tie game here in Houston. And we'll be back with you right after this. Welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. If you're just tuning in, this is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. And we're ready to get going once more. And the players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And guys, for the Rockets, what jumps out to you from a numbers standpoint?
And they're really keying in on getting as many good shots inside the lane as possible. They're doing a nice job of not just settling for outside looks.
Yep, I agree. I mean, they're working it inside and doing it with intention and purpose.
Just 3 to shoot. Ceballos. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
You know, when you get an influx of talent through the draft like the Rockets did prior to last season, the initial reaction is excitement, but then you think about, man, how are we going to get these guys ready to play NBA basketball? And the Rockets did a nice job by taking it easy and bringing them along slowly.
And the first one drops. And for the Rockets, you look at how that strategy worked out for them, and it was exactly what they needed. Got off to a quick start last year. And, you know, Steve, toward the end, their rookies were fresh and able to contribute when it mattered most.
You know, Kevin, it's hard for fans to see a player get drafted and not immediately see the floor, but A lot of times that's the best route. You know, you give a player time to adjust, you make him earn it, and by the end of the season, he can be a very effective player. I think plenty of the Rockets players proved that last season.
It was a rough year for the Mavs and their fans. The first time since 2012 the Mavericks found themselves out of the playoffs. A big reason why was they couldn't get the wins they needed on the road.
Drew passes to Norris. Here is Rogers. He's guarded by Davis. A reverse. Here's Olajuwon. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Olajuwon's got his first points of the game. Mavericks shooting one of the high points for them in this game at 54%. And back to the Mavs, 17-24 record on the road. You'll see their struggles as the visiting team. You know, one of the reasons why they were only a 500 team on the season at 41-41.
And even though going 500 isn't a bad year for most, it is when you're the Dallas Mavericks and you're used to playing in the postseason. This was the first time in a long time, in forever, that the Mavs didn't end up in the playoffs.
And so it's Houston with it after the missed three from Rodman. Anderson outside. He passes to Norris. Here's Drew. From deep. From beyond the arc and then some. And it's a three-point Rocket lead. Here's Davis. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Pass to Ceballos. He dishes it to Bradley. And then Rodman with the dunk. And here are the Rockets now. Timeout called the Rockets.
Houston might have made the playoffs in the West last season, guys, but it wasn't because they were beating up on their peers. They were 24-28 against the rest of the West. That's why they got the 8th seed.
Here's Olajuwon, and it's good. Walk through contact, hits the shot. He'll go to the free throw line.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
You remember the Rockets last year when they were playing a lot of teams in the West near the end of the regular season. That was when they slipped, you know, Steve, out of the 6th seed range, down to number 8.
Well, of course, the West was really strong last year, Kevin, so it makes sense that you're going to struggle a little bit against all those good teams. But, you know, Houston ended up being the only team in the West to make the playoffs with a sub-500 record against the rest of the conference.
Now, here's Nash. Passes it to Ceballos. 6 to shoot. From 10 feet out. Another shot. He takes it up and lays it in. 6 points for ABC.
They have got to put a body on it, because otherwise, with his agility and athleticism, they're not going to be able to contain him on the offensive glass.
Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Williams. Now here is Davis, looking for his first basket still in this one. He kicks it to Nash. Now the pass to Ceballos. Back to Nash. There's the three. That's good. Nash has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Guys, what a tight start to the game this has been.
You know what? Can you believe there have been 7 lead changes already, guys?
Wow.
Yeah, we're still in the first half. I mean, the way this thing is going, this could turn into a wild one.
Williams, he's guarded by Davis. Williams passes to Rogers. Rodman with the block. And here is Davis. Pass to Ceballos. It's Bradley on the wing. Pass to Ceballos. Feeds it to Davis. Pass to Ceballos. From about 19 feet. Here's Rodman. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Pretty bad defense letting the offense get right to the rim, but smart play to foul once he was there.
But you know what's going to happen, and they sent a message right there. Nothing easy inside.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
You know, since the Southwest Division was created, the Mavs have always been in the hunt to win it every year. But last season, their division title hopes were dashed early on because of a poor start.
Second free throw, no good. And the Mavs would end up 4th in the division with a 7-9 mark against the other 4 teams. Steve, strange not to see them in the top half of the division.
Yeah, that's for sure. But you look at the Southwest, San Antonio still rolling. You know, Houston improving dramatically. Even New Orleans now making a step. And Memphis, I mean, they had an awesome season a year ago. So, boy, that Southwest, it might be the toughest division in the NBA.
Now, here's Nash after the miss from Francis. Outside, Davis. Back to Nash. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Nash has got 5 points in the quarter. Rockets trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Francis. Sweet little float. He's got 10.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Ceballos. He passes to ABC. Nash outside. To the paint. Ceballos. That drops. Ceballos has got 6 points.
Nice soft touch to drop that one in.
For Houston, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. Back to Williams. Right side, Williams. He feeds it to Miller. Working on Rodman. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Well, I tell you what, that Southwest Division can be really tough. Seems like there are always at least 2 title contenders in the division and 3 to 4 teams that are fighting for a playoff spot. The Rockets felt the toughness as they went just 6-10 against the rest of the Southwest.
That free throw, no good. Rockets, Clark, against the Southwest, 6-10, as you said, and those losses were big as far as playoff seeding was concerned. Steve, very hard playing in that division.
Well, it toughens you up in a hurry, that's for sure. I mean, the Rockets still have yet to win the division title since it first came about in 2004. They've been in the hunt, and they've made the playoffs, but they've also been going against some dominant franchises in San Antonio and Dallas.
He hits the second from the line. A minute 50 left in the first half of the game. And there's the pass to Finley. Here's Pat. Covered by Miller. Nowitzki, the pass to Pat. Finley can't get it to go. Rockets trail by 3. Miller outside. He's guarded by Finley. Miller inside. And the layup's good off the glass.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
Yeah, and it's a strategy that has served them well in this opening half, Clark.
Here's Pat. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nowitzki, defended by Barkley. Nowitzki kicks to Finley. 6 on the shot clock.
He is an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
You know, he picks the simple one-handed stuff to get the 2 points.
So those could be an important 2 points, too, guys, in a close game like this one.
Back to Miller. In low to Barkley. It's going to be out of bounds. The Rockets will retain possession. Thomas checked in for Houston. Anderson comes in for Miller. We've got 33 seconds left here in the second. Clock at 4. Here's Francis. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, I think he had all the space he needed. He just couldn't find the bottom of the net.
Here's Brooks. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Easy call there.
No question about that one. You could hear the impact from where I am.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. That free throw good from ABC.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And, you know, this lead is going to grow if they can continue to get to the free throw line.
And he makes both free throws. Rockets trail by 5.
And they'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Exactly. No need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter.
Here's Francis. And that is good. 12 points for him. 5 seconds left now here in the second. From outside the arc. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And that is simply a dagger on the way to the locker room. That three-pointer feels like a six-pointer coming when it did right at the end of the half.
And that does it for the first half of play. It's Dallas leading by 6. And coming up after the break, it'll be Damon Bruce breaking down all the highlights from the first half of play.
Now, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a great game out in Houston. Thanks for joining us. The Mavericks off to a good start. Outstanding bench production. They've gotten a very nice lift, and that's made a huge difference for them on the scoreboard. Their top scorer is ABC. He's got 7 points and has been very efficient, converting his shots into points with a nice field goal percentage. And midway through, the Rockets are still alive. They haven't settled on tough shots. They're taking it strong inside. They're getting quality shots and a lot of quantity of those quality shots. Thanks so much for stopping on by. Third quarter just around the corner, so let's get on back out to Kevin and the crew.
The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
And it's been a back-and-forth game so far with no ground given through the first half. Third quarter starting here now. An exceptional performance from Francis.
I like that he didn't force anything in that first half. His decision-making was really flawless.
That being the case, Steve, I think they want him to be more assertive in the second half. Look to take more shots. Be a little more shot hungry, even the tough ones.
So it's the Mavericks now. Dishes to Nowitzki. From the baseline. Here's Bradley. Rebound by Williams.
That's what they call the $1 million move with the 10-cent finish.
Shot clock at 6. Left side Williams. And it's Houston looking at it. Here's Pat. Pass to Strickland. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Good D by Elijah.
And offensively, they have yet to hit a shot. Slow start here to the second half.
Passes to Francis. Stolen away. Here's Finley. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's the break. Francis passes to Barkley. Tries to keep it alive. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. The pass to Finley. Dallas, no good that time either.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Pass to Francis. Back to Barkley. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Some big points there. I mean, they got him on a nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
That's what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. More of the same. Get it inside.
Reese Evans is checked in for the Mavericks. And we're just around 2 minutes into the final half of play now. Here's Pat. Passes it to Finley. Nowitzki with the screen on Williams. The dish to Nowitzki. It's stolen by Barkley. And it's Houston on the break. The feed to Williams. Kicks to Barkley. Backs him down for the lead. Olajuwon trying to break free. Barkley gets the bucket. Barkley's got his second bucket tonight.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Pass to Buckner. Olajuwon over with the double team. It's Bradley on the wing. Nowitzki. Dallas moving it around. The wing jumper off target.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
He dishes it to Barkley. Over Nowitzki. Barkley, and that's good. Now it's a 3-point Rocket lead.
Their prowess inside has been tremendous, guys. I mean, it's been no contest down on the low block.
And until they prove they can stop them, they ought to continue to pound it in low.
And the Mavericks call time here.
Well, just too many easy buckets, in and around the paint. So he wants to put a stop to it. And this timeout is going to be used to try to tighten up the defense.
Guys, at this level, they won't miss often if you keep giving up looks inside, and they're paying for that right now. Good timeout here.
Here's Pat. He passes to Finley. Five on the clock. The pass to Pat. They need this one. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, I think he kind of alligator-armed that one. Short-stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Norris, the pass to Barkley. The Mavericks pull it in.
Even though he isn't having the best of games from the floor, it hasn't seemed to hurt him.
Finley drains the three-pointer. 9 points in the game so far.
A wide-open three. They need much better communication defensively.
Back to Anderson. He kicks to Barkley. Anderson outside. Back to Barkley. Backing in. Lets it go from 11. Shot's good. Barkley's got 9.
That's a clean look they gave him there, fellas, and he drains those.
Trent defended by Barkley. No good off the back of the rim. Second chance shot, and that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
He thought he had that one clean, but the ref saw it differently. They'll count the basket.
Now you can tell what the crowd thinks about that call.
Yeah, they erupted as soon as the whistle blew.
For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Francis passes to Norris. Thomas up top. Clock at 6. Feeds to Olajuwon. And this will be his second and third shots at the line here.
At the line for two.
Come on, you can hit this!
First free throw is good. Bradley's checked in for Maurice Evans. So 1 for 2 that time with the stripe.
He'll be disappointed not to have converted all of them, but he did get the big one to give them the lead.
Pass to Finley. Passes it to Strickland. Here's Finley, defended by Norris. Here's Strickland. Another three for Dallas. And Clark and Steve, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither side really able to create much of a cushion at all. So, which team can make a little run here? We'll see.
Obviously, they're evenly matched teams on the inside. The rebound numbers are very even.
Yeah, I've been impressed with just both teams' energy, just really working hard on the board.
The pass to Finley. It's good from long range. Now it's a 5-point Maverick lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Now, it seems to me that they're taking a lot of pride in their rebounding tonight, especially at the offensive end, guys.
And it's the Rockets with the ball. Following the three from Finley. Hit his foot. And it's being called a kickball. The Rockets making a switch here. Pass to Francis. The stupendous finish in traffic. He's got 17. 1:27 left here in the third quarter. They set the pick. Passes it to Strickland. And it's Dallas with another.
This has been a different kind of game here in the second half. I thought both clubs a little slow in the first.
No question, but they're really going at it now.
It's Anderson with the drive. He passes it to Francis. Back to Anderson. 6 to shoot. Now the pass to Francis. From deep three-point range. And the rebound goes to Nowitzki. Nowitzki's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Finley. He feeds it to Nowitzki. 35 seconds left in the third. Here's Trent. And not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. Rockets trail by 5. And Anderson kicks to Williams. Back to Anderson. Passes it to Francis. Drills the three-pointer. 20 points for him. The pass to Finley. With 1 on the clock. Misses there. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Mavericks lead by 2. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling right here on 2K Sports. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Houston's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Mobley is guarded by Davis. Dishes it to Elijah Wan. That ties the game.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
That one misses for Elijah. Dallas has gone 6 of 12 from outside. A very nice 50% mark. Shooting the three ball well. Ceballos gets the bucket. And for Houston, they're shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Back to Williams. He passes to Drew. Shot clock at 6. Williams, Ceballos covering. Wing shot on the way, and good, he nails it. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Now here's Nash, defended by Drew. Ceballos passes to Rodman. He's against Elijah. From 7, Rodman's shot is off. And it's Houston's ball, and even 3-on-3 break. Here's Drew, and it's good. And the Rockets lead by 2.
A very hot shooting second half has seen them bring that field goal percentage way up.
Yeah, they're cruising now, really looking to add to this lead, and this has been a clinic, Clark.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Ceballos. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
That is not a difficult pass. You think they could keep it in back.
And the Mavericks making a change here. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Screen by Barkley. Here's Mobley. Good on the three-point shot. They got on this roll a while ago, and they just haven't looked back.
Well, with him, what immediately comes to mind is the long-range shooting. I mean, he can knock down shots from anywhere, and, of course, that forces the defense to locate him at all times.
You know, something else I think about when I see this guy is he's a real headache to have to defend one-on-one. I mean, he's got all of the game that makes it tough for his defender.
Shot clock at 5. Pat. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Pass to Rogers. Tries a 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Pass to Buckner. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Dallas making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, they're taking high percentage shots in the paint. I like the way their offense is clicking.
Something we've also seen them doing tonight is getting the long ball to go down. Big points from outside.
And so here is Houston. Screen by Barkley. Passes it to Francis. 4 on the shot clock. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
Yeah, the referee's all over that one.
No doubt about it. Clearly a foul. Nothing to argue about there.
And he makes the first. Mavericks making a switch here. Both free throws good from Francis. Here's Pat. There's the pass to Ceballos. Here's Pat. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Pass to Strickland. 5 to shoot. To take the lead. It's rebounded by Houston. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. The dish to Barkley. He's against Nowitzki. Francis passes to Barkley. Shot from 12. Good on the jump shot.
Well, since we hit half number 2, he's finally come around. The first half was not his best, obviously.
Here's Pat. Passes to Strickland. Pass to Ceballos. Here's Pat. It's rebounded by Houston. Williams has got his 3rd rebound tonight.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at him.
The first one falls, and the Mavericks making a change here. Finley's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Rockets leading by 3. Barkley with a screen on Nowitzki. Mobley defended by Nowitzki. And the pass to Francis. Can't connect from short range.
The defense was ready for him that time, and they had to be. He is so powerful in the lane.
Inside, Finley hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup.
And with the defense playing that well, the double clutch was the only way he was going to get that ball off.
Now a timeout called by Houston. I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, well, the Rockets coach had some advice for the team over that last break. Despite the deficit, he told his guys, I've got confidence in you. We've had our backs against the wall before. You know what we need to do. Kevin, can they retake the lead?
It's stolen by Bradley. Here's Finley, defended by Francis. Here's Strickland. Hits it from 3-point range. And the Mavericks lead by 2.
And they've set up countless buckets off assists. That's a huge part of what they've been doing here today.
A lot of dime dropping going on out there, Steve.
And so it's Houston with it. Back to Barkley. He passes to Francis. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. He's got 24.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Pass to Finley. All sorts of time. They grab their own miss. Here's Bradley. That one goes. Count it.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
Well, and at this stage of such a tight game, I think this is when tired legs start to show. And the defense can become vulnerable in the low block.
Barkley outside. Leaps for it. And so it looks like the Rockets will retain possession here. .152 left in the fourth quarter of this one. The feed to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. From the stripe, off his foot, and the ref saying he kicked it. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And the Mavericks call time here. They're up by 2. 1:33 left here in the fourth quarter. Back passes to Strickland. Dallas moving the ball around, and Nowitzki backs in. Pass to back. Al Finley, defended by Francis. Tries it from 9. And another basket for Dallas.
Boy, the deeper we get into this game, the more offense we're seeing.
And that goes for both teams, Steve. Everybody firing on all cylinders right now.
And here are the Rockets now, trailing by 4. Mobley, defended by Strickland. Misses off the right iron.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Back passes to Nowitzki. Barkley grabs the board.
Yeah, he's surprised he didn't make that one because he had a pretty clean look at the hoop.
And there's the pass to Francis. Double by Finley. Pass to Francis. Rocket 6. Leads him in there. Nice defense from Finley. And now they decide to foul intentionally. Olajuwon's checked in for the Rockets. And here are the Mavericks now. They're on a 15-6 run. And that's an intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that puts them up by 5. .26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. In low to Barkley. Count! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Yeah, that's a difficult shot in the face of a defender that towers over.
Well, you know, he almost seems to enjoy those mismatches, Steve. It gives him a chance to show what a strong finisher he is.
Yeah, you got to freeze the clock. I mean, that's the enemy in this situation.
A few misses at the line, and they're in good shape.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. So he can't get either to fall.
Well, you've got to get it done at the line in that situation. Now we've still got a game.
Houston's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Outside Williams. He passes to Francis. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession.
Boy, just a brain cramp, guys. I mean, that should have been the simplest of exchanges.
Dallas calls timeout. They're leading by 3. 1 second left in the fourth. So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. Well, they don't get much more exciting than that, Clark.
They sure don't. And when it was gut check time, this team kept their composure, kept their emotions in check, and got it done.
Well, that'll do it for us. For Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr, and Doris Burke, Kevin Harlan saying so long. As we end the game, we bring you our Jordan player of the game.